tryna be crack. She wanna be cutty. That bitch is a baby. I'm a funny house, not PERK.
Alright, what's up, y'all? It's your boy BrandonTooFlashy. Come at y'all another video, and today I'm gonna be going through and showing you guys my favorite assault rifle class in Call of Duty Warzone. Now, before we get into this video, man, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys do want to check out, I did drop a video for my favorite sniper loadout. A lot of you guys were liking that video. It was an AX50 video, so if you guys want to go check that out, that also is going to leave that at the end screen if you guys want to go see that. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into the class. I don't know why I even got that right there. But for the primary weapon right here, we have the first one. It's the Kilo 141. It's a great assault rifle. A lot of people don't use it just because it's the first option, and people assume that it's just like it's worse than all the other guns. But you know, really compared to all the other assault rifles, I mean, really, unless you're going with, like, I would probably say the M4. I would probably say the Kilo is probably like going to be the best one for you to use, especially for new players. For new players, it's really easy to use the Kilo. When I first started playing Warzone, that was the first gun that I used and really got working. So Kilo is probably going to be my favorite. So let's go to the attachments now. I don't have a muzzle or a barrel on mine. I use a tac laser, which helps with my aim down to sight speed, my aiming stability, and my aim lock steadiness. I have the Viper reflex sight for my optic. This helps me really a lot because a lot of people don't use sights for the Kilo. Well, I'm not gonna say a lot of people. Some people don't use sights for Kilos, which I really don't understand. I can't use Kilo without a sight. I don't know. That's just me. That's just my personal opinion. Now, I don't have a stock. Now, this is where some people like to use this either the no stock or the close quarter stock. Now, the only reason I don't use that is because I'm not the best, like, accuracy wise. Like, sometimes, like, you know, when you're y'all know when y'all be aiming at somebody and it kind of just start to do that shaking shit. Like, I'm kind of bad with that, so that's why, like, I really don't have this, because as you guys can see, the control, basically, except for this one, the control is going to go down on all of them. So I don't use the stock for that reason. And I also don't use a perk because I don't feel like because as you guys know, they only give you 5 slots in Warzone. If you did not know that, as you guys see at the left right there where it says equip 5 out of 5, those are the 5 attachments that you can do. Now, I'm pretty sure there is a glitch, or there's some kind of way you can get around that where you can make it 6. I'm not personally sure how to do that, but if I do, if you guys know how to do that, or if you know a video, I would definitely link me down below, bro. But these are your 5, so I don't personally think that using a perk would be beneficial, to take out of your 5. So just for that reason, I use this rear stippled grip tape. This also helps my aim down to sight speed. But as you can see, the control, it doesn't really do much on the control or anything else except for the mobility and the aim down to sight, which is what I really wanted. I didn't want it to take down the control to get a stock, you know what I'm saying? And then for the ammunition, now this is probably the most important one. Now I want you guys to see this, and a lot of you guys are probably wondering why I don't have the 100-round drum or why I chose 60 or whatever. Now, for mobility purposes is why I picked the 60. Now the 60 is going to give you 60 rounds of 5.56 net ammunition with a moderate weight increase. So it's going to be a little bit harder to carry around, but it's a lot more mags than the original 30 and then this 51 right here. And the reason I use the 100 is because, as you guys can see, the 100 comes with this big double barrel. And when you're running, it's really slower to aim down the sight. It's like, I'm talking about, it's like you got to pick the whole shit up. It's going to take a while. So perks of that is you get 100 mag. Now the 100 mag is clutch. Maybe if you're playing like a high kill game mode, and maybe that would be a good time to use a 100-round drum. Me personally, I'd rather use a 60 just because I can have, I can pull it out quicker. Pause. I can pull it out quicker, bro. But and the aim down to sight speed, if it was a little bit quicker, I probably would keep the 100-round drum. It's just too big of a gun for me, you know. Matter of fact, let me preview it so you guys can see it. This is what it would look like with the 100-round drum. As you guys can see, it adds these just 2 drums right underneath, like 2 big titties. Like, this is like some titties underneath the gun, bro. Put some titties on the gun, and then I got that shit. So that's why I use a 60-round mag. Now, for my underbarrel, I use the Ranger foregrip. Now, the main reason I use this is because it helps with my accuracy, my range. It helps kind of with button shaking. It helps with all that, when I'm trying to aim down the sight and get a kill. Because the number one most important annoying thing in Warzone is when you probably hit 6 shots on one person and you know they just need one more shot, but your gun is just not it's not letting you get that one last shot, and then you probably get an assist or something, and then you just throw your controller across the room, bro. You know, bro. If you've had that feeling, bro, you remember. So that's my personal 5, and then I'll just go ahead and show you guys my camouflage. For camouflage, I like to use this striped one, this green right here, or I'll use the skulls, and just this one right here. It's kind of this fiery skull type vibe. So that's for my Kilo, for my primary. For my secondary, I have two main weapons because I'm gonna get into this in a second. But if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to run 2 primary weapons instead of a primary and secondary, you have to go down here to perks. It's perk number 2. It's called Overkill. You get to carry 2 primary weapons. So you equip that, and then you can equip any primary weapon that you want. Right here, like for example, I have an AX50 class with Overkill, and I have a Kilo as a secondary. But the reason I have it for this, and I have an M4, because I like the M4's firing rate. I like how the M4 shoots, and the M4, I feel like aim down the sight wise is a whole lot better than the Kilo. So that's why I have it as my secondary. This is really for those guns, and this is really for moments where, like, you know, where you just need probably one or 2 more shots, but if you reload, it's gonna take you a while. So I use this. Basically, it's just a final kill type of thing. Like if I'm worn out, I'm not gonna reload. I'm gonna just switch to my Kilo instead of having to take an extra 10 seconds to reload and get back up, which will probably make me lose the gunfight. So let me just go ahead and get into this real quick. I have the muzzle. I have a muzzle break on the M4, and I also have a barrel, which helps my aim down sight speed. I also have an optic. I use an optic on almost all of my guns. For me personally, like optics like these, like with the big scopes on it, like this one and like this one, I don't like those. I don't ever really use those sights. So that's personally why I don't use them. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys actually do like them, and a lot of you guys do use them. So again, I'm not saying that you 100% have to use these sights and like the other sights are trash. I just personally don't like them. I just don't. I never have. I never used them in Black Ops and stuff. Now, I know last video I said don't have the perks. I don't use perks because I feel like it just wastes time. So the only reason I had that one on is because I hadn't unlocked the ammunition slot. But I just got the 50 round mag, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip that for my thing. I didn't want y'all to see that and be like, didn't you just say we don't use perks? Like, bro, I didn't have enough upgrades yet for this one. And then finally for the underbarrel, I used the Merc foregrip. Now the reason I used the Merc foregrip is because of the hip fire accuracy. Now you guys might be wondering why is hip fire accuracy important? Well, this gun, like I said, is for if I'm in a situation where, like, say it's one-on-one, I almost have a kill or something. If you go down and I switch a gun and he tries to maybe, like, a lot of time people try to attack and push. If I have a situation where I can't exactly reload, that hip fire accuracy is very, very, like, important, and it can also help you get a kill, especially if you don't have the time to aim down the sight enough. Or if he's running directly at you, you don't have to aim, you can just fire and it'll really get you a kill. Because in Warzone, if you guys haven't noticed, those, like, every second counts in this game. Like, every split second. If you press R2 one more time to him, he's gonna die. Like, it's literally a game like that. So it's really important that you take every second seriously so that you can get the kill. So this is my favorite assault rifle class in Warzone right now, man. It's gotten me 30 kill games. I'm about to leave it. I'm about to show you guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it in the beginning or the end of the video, but I'm gonna show you guys some gameplay of the clip. I'm gonna show you guys some gameplay of this class, like me using it and stuff. Show you guys it is OP, it is overpowered, and then I also have a Semtex and a gas grenade. Also, I didn't show you guys that. And these are my things right here, my perks. So, without further ado, man, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys do like this class, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And again, if you guys do want to see my sniper loadout, I will leave that at the end of the video. We're on the road to 300, so if you guys please will leave a subscribe. I think we just hit 277. And also my 2 XXL videos both hit 1,000. So if you want to go watch the XXL reaction, I will also leave those at the end of the video. But without any more talking, man, it's BrandonTooFlashy. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. I'm out.